Hey guys, Carolyn Cooper here with this week's Energy Shot. And today I'm going to simply answer a question. And this question comes in lots of different forms and words and ways. But basically, people ask me, how do you, during an energy healing session, how do you actually change someone's energy? How does someone go from negative energy to positive energy? And oftentimes I'm asked how I replace the negative or how I put the positive in. Imagine with me, just a minute, that there's a spring, you know, like the old springs in couches and beds, like an old bed spring. And it's here and it's strong and it's vibrant and this is a healthy spring. Well, I imagine this like a person, and in life we go through things that flatten us out, just like having a lot of people sit on that couch over years and the springs get kind of worn out. If this is a body and we take on a lot of things in life, sometimes we misperceive things that were said, sometimes we're betrayed by friends, sometimes we have illnesses or sickness, sometimes we just have humiliating moments. Whatever it is, we get to experience so many emotions here in this university of life. So it's all for our learning and our growth, but it can be painful and it can be discouraging sometimes. So that little bed spring or couch spring that started out here gets a lot of stuff piled on it, and it ends up being kind of smushed and flat. So if I were to repair this spring, what I would do is, if it had a lot of heavy stuff stacked on it, I would move the heavy stuff off of it so it could spring back to its natural vibrancy. That's what I do when I work on clients or when I teach my students how to work on clients. I'm not replacing anything. I'm not necessarily repairing anything on the spring. I'm just removing what is holding it down. So I help clients let go of the emotions, and our thoughts create our emotions and our feelings. So helping them change those subconscious thoughts, let go of those old emotions, and so that spring can go right back up to its vibrancy. Everybody already has that natural light and vibrancy within them. All I'm doing is helping them release the negative that they sometimes know is there, and sometimes they're not aware. It could be something from childhood. It could also be things they've inherited through the ancestry, and could be any number of things. Sometimes we're aware and sometimes they're in our subconscious and we're not aware. That doesn't mean that just because we're not aware of something that it's not emitting a signal, because it always is. Our energy speaks. So to answer that question, I'm not replacing anything for anyone. All I'm doing is helping clean it up. I always refer to myself as the cleaning lady. I'm just the cleaning lady. I help clean up, and once the negative is gone, that person's light automatically comes back to its natural vibrancy. Okay, so all of you who asked that question, I hope that helps explain a little more. And if you want more information about my method, Simply Healed, you can go to simplyhealed.com. We have a directory on there. We have practitioners across the US and in a few other countries. And if you want more answers to energy healing questions and little tips that you can use, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Shine on.